Types of arguments: analogical, causal, logical. Arguments by analogy. In an argument by analogy, it is claimed that if two things have certain characteristics in common, then they probably have one or more additional traits in common. Like this cartoon. It's an elephant, but because it has common traits with other things, the scientists are calling it other things. For example, Sam likes the music of Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, and Bruckner. Sally likes the music of Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms. She will probably like Bruckner also. In many cases, the additional traits are simply implied. Calling pork the other white meat implies that, like chicken and fish, it is better for you than red meat. The advertisement can convince without any data to support it. Causal arguments. A causal argument is one that says that there is a relationship between two events such that one is the effect of the other. A causal argument takes the form of X causes Y, with X referring to the cause and Y referring to the effect. Like in this cartoon. The Wii remote is in the television, so you would believe that the cause of it is because they were playing Wii. Consider the following example. A bicyclist moves into the traffic lane in order to pass a truck illegally parked in the bike lane. The driver of a car approaching from the rear slams on her brakes in order to avoid hitting the bicycle. A following car fails to stop in time and smashes into the back of the first. The insurance companies disagree about who should be held responsible, and they go to court to decide who caused the accident. What arguments are likely to be made in court? The bicyclist's lawyer will probably claim that the illegally parked truck caused her client to swerve into the lane of traffic. The lawyer for the driver of the first car will probably claim that the bicyclist's actions caused her client to slam on the brakes. The lawyer for the second driver will probably claim that the first car's sudden stop caused his client to smash into its back. Logical arguments. Arguments of logic try to convince by proving or disproving something. To be logical, a proposition must be tested within a logical sequence. Like this cartoon. Penguins are black and white. Some old TV shows are black and white. Therefore, some penguins are old TV shows. The most famous logical sequence was developed by the Greek philosopher Aristotle. Premise 1. All men are mortal. Premise 2. Socrates is a man. Conclusion. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. Within this system, if both premises are considered valid, there is no other logical conclusion than determining that Socrates is a mortal. To review, analogical. In an argument by analogy, it is claimed that if two things have certain characteristics in common, then they are probably have one or more additional traits in common. Causal. A causal argument is one that says that there is a relationship between two events such that one is the effect of the other. Logical. Arguments of logic try to convince by proving or disproving something.